Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, it is 1:10 a.m. I am so exhausted and I'm so out of it that I'm legitimately thinking about holding off on recaps until tomorrow, in which it kind of is already tomorrow. But the reason why it's late like this is not only because of the fact that this game happened. Well, the game ended around 11:45 p.m. But the Miami Heat and Sacramento Kings game just ended like a few minutes ago. That went to double overtime. So, needless to say, they flopped, and I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. Okay, I just don't have the energy to do it tonight, mainly because I am still sick. I may sound better, but I'm still dealing with the cough that just won't go away. So I wanna do one at a time. So right now, I'll do this game right now, and I'm gonna go to bed tomorrow when I'm done with everything I need to do. I'll come back. I'll do the Heat game, which I really don't want to. Trust me, I don't want to do the Heat game, but I gotta do it. And then I gotta do the Miami Hurricanes review, and then watch the Heat all over again. But in this one, we talk about the Panthers. They go to Denver, Colorado to play against the Avalanche, and they flopped. The offense just went quiet after the first goal. So it's Sergei Bobrovsky going up against Mackenzie Blackwood. Mackenzie Blackwood was part of that trade with Forkiev for the San Jose Sharks and Colorado Avalanche. So now we see Blackwood in the Colorado uniform. And he beat us. So in the first period, it's been all Colorado Avalanche. Okay? All Colorado Avalanche. Josh Manson. Keaton Middleton is trying to get one in. Middlesack with the shot in. They're trying to get some shots in. Now there was a tripping call against Anton Lundell to Josh Manson. Colorado goes on the power play. During that power play, there was some shots that went wide. Kale Makar with the wrist shot, but that was saved by Bobrovsky. By the way, if I butcher it, I apologize. Devin Toews with the slap shot, but that was saved by Bobrovsky. Juuso Parssinen with the tip in, but that was also saved by Bobrovsky, and that penalty would be killed off. Actually, that was a great save by Bobrovsky from the deflection, Parssinen tipping. So great save there by Bobrovsky. And then 5 minutes later, there would be a goal. A little tic-tac-toe pass back and forth between Lundell and Verhaeghe would score a goal for the Florida Panthers. Verhaeghe, excuse me. Jesper Boquist gets an assist as his 8th assist of the season. And Anton Lundell's 17th assist of the season. Off the snapshot, off the tic-tac-toe pass. Really nice design play. Is Carter Verhaeghe buries it past Blackwood to be up 1-0 over the Avalanche. But he gets called for a penalty minutes later as Verhaeghe goes to the box for a slash against Makar. So that penalty would carry over to the second period, and the Panthers penalty kill still does its job. But during that power play, Jonathan drew in with the wrist shot, but that was saved by Bobrovsky. Makar, actually, I skipped over Makar's snapshot, but that was all. But anyway, that's saved by Bobrovsky. Penalties killed off, so let's we can talk about the Colorado's penalty, which was committed by Casey Middlestat with a holding call against Sam Bennett. Florida goes on the power play, and that penalty would be killed off. There was a shorthanded chance by Devin Toews with the wrist shot, but that was saved by Bobrovsky. You just cannot let the shorthanded chance happen. You just can't. But there will be a short shot on target for Sam Bennett, which was saved by Blackwood. And then Evan Rodriguez with the snapshot, but that was also saved by Blackwood. So that penalty would be killed off. After the penalty, Verhaeghe tries to shoot one, but that was blocked by Barkov. Great. Drew in with the tip in, but that was all saved by Bobrovsky. Sam Bennett gets called for a hook against Jonathan Drouin. Drouin just went flying off that hook. So Colorado goes on a power play. That's killed off. No shots on target. No shot whatsoever in that power play. So Florida's penalty kill, marvelous job. Marvelous job, especially against the Colorado team. Falaber with the wrist shot, but that was saved by Bobrovsky. Things are looking pretty well. Another penalty was called on Druin for a hook against Nosak. Florida goes on a power play, and they almost did the damage. This is when I was like, I really wish they would score on this power play because they had a lot of opportunities. Sam Reinhart shot one, which was a slap shot. Matthew Tkachuk was right there too. And Blackwood was really caught off guard from that. Sam Reinhart again, and all that was saved by Blackwood. And that penalty would be killed off. Forsling with the wrist shot after the penalty, which was saved by Blackwood. Nathan McKinnon almost gets one in off the crossbar. I mean, the bar is almost like our friend at this point, until it wasn't. Finally, it is a dishonor to say that Colorado does tie the game. He's assisted by Casey Middlestat, which is 18th assist of the season. And only his fourth goal of the season off the wrist shot is Devon Toews with his fourth goal of the season. And yet he was the one that carried the Avalanche tonight. So Toews with his fourth goal of the season, and it's a tie game. Logan O'Connor after that went the puck over the glass. It was close, but it was puck over the glass. Matthew Tkachuk was really animate and really pointing out to the officials, hey, it was delayed game. And it worked. So Florida goes on a power play before the period ends. Barkov with the tip-in, which was saved by Blackwood, because of course it would. And then Matthew Tkachuk tries to bat it in, but Blackwood somehow saw it. And that was a great save, too. And that penalty would carry over to the third period. And there was some on-ice official timeouts. You know, they're talking to the Colorado staff. And they got everything right. The penalties killed off. O'Connor's shot was shot and hit the post. Reinhart tried to get one in, but that was saved by Blackwood. Bullquist tries to wrist shot, but that was saved by Blackwood as well. Then there was a bench minor with too many men on ice for the Florida Panthers. This was served by Matthew Tkachuk. Colorado goes on the power play. During that power play, Makar with the wrist shot, but that was saved by Bobrovsky. Mikko Rantanen with the wrist shot, which was saved by Bobrovsky. Middlestat off the snap shot, and Bobrovsky has that one. Nathan McKinnon, then after the power play was killed off, he gets a shot off, and Bobrovsky saved it. Great saves by Sergei Bobrovsky. Unfortunately, he was screened. He was absolutely screened during this goal as Colorado gets a go-ahead goal. He is assisted by Juuso Parssinen, which is fourth assist of the season. And Ross Colton, that's only his second of the season. And off the wrist shot, his second of the game, his fifth of the season, is Devon Toews. His fifth goal of the season. And he not only tied the game up, but he had a go-ahead goal against the Florida Panthers. Unbelievable. As Bobrovsky was screened off of that play. Pretty clever play by Colorado. But, man, this sucked. Jordan fought with the wrist shot, which was saved by Blackwood. He got called up recently because the injuries that happened with Nico Mikkola and Aaron Ekblad, who did not play in this game because of that. So they need some defensive help. So they got Jordan fought. Forget it. Jesper Bokus with the snap shot. I mean, that was so close to going into the back of net, but of course Blackwood had to really beat the spoiler. Then Matthew Tkachuk tries to get one in. He was right there too. This was after Ross Cotton off the backhand was saved by Bobrovsky. Matthew Tkachuk was right there in front of Blackwood. That could have been it, but Mackenzie Blackwood had to stretch out to get that puck. And to be fair, those are great saves. Those are absolutely great saves by the Avalanche. So Yeah, no, I can't. I can't discredit it. So, Panthers still try to shoot it in. Nathan McKinnon shot one, but Bobrovsky saved it. And at that point, Florida has to get Bobrovsky off the ice. So, when that happens, face-off happens in the Avalanche zone, and immediately after that, they score. They just flat out score from their own zone by Mikko Rantanen. He's assisted by Nathan McKinnon, who got on the score sheet finally. It's only his 52nd of the season of the assist. And Devin Toews, his 15 assists of the season. Rantanen's 24th of the season, and that ends the game for Colorado. They would pull off Bobrovsky one more time, though. Rodriguez with the wrist shot, which was saved by Blackwood. Panthers call a timeout to come up with a game plan and have the guys take a breather. But all this time, Matthew Tkachuk with the wrist shot and Sam Reinhart, all of this right there in front of Blackwood, and it just could not go to the back of the net. Carver Higgy tries to backhand it to try to get a second in the game, and nothing was going in. Blackwood was playing better than he did in the first period, and Colorado wins it 3-1 over the Florida Panthers. Another comfort behind win against the Panthers this season. They did that against them back in November 23rd, where the Panthers were on just an unbelievable call streak. As for the Panthers, they lost, they won, and they lost again. So they had to find that consistency. When we look at the team stats, 34 shots on targets for Colorado, 27 for Florida, 24 hits for Florida, though, 19 for the Avalanche. Only one more face-off win for Colorado, 28. We had 27. Power play opportunities. Yeah, there was power play opportunities. I don't know why ESPN said we had 0, and they had 0. But there was some penalties. We didn't have, there was no power play goals, though. I'll say that, though. There's no power play goals and no shorthanded goals either. So I'll say this. 4 power plays for Colorado, 3 power plays for Florida. None of them were capitalized. Both teams with 13 blocked shots. Florida with 6 takeaways, Colorado with just 2, but 10 giveaways for Florida, Colorado with 8 giveaways. And starts the game, Devin Toews with his 1 star with 2 goals, 1 assist. 3 stars goes to Mackenzie Blackwood with 26 saves out of 27. That's 963 save percentage. 3 stars, they give it to Sergei Bobrovsky with 31 saves out of 34. The third goal happened from the empty net. So I don't know what else to say. I can't. There's some positives. I mean, I guess Bobrovsky is still playing good hockey, but you've given up 2 goals. He was screened, sure, but Colorado is still a good team. Now, for the first time ever, next game, we go to Salt Lake City, Utah. We go to Delta Center to play against the Utah Hockey Club for the first time in history. So I'll talk more about the Utah Hockey Club when the time comes. I might even do the preview based on this game, because this is a special occasion for the Utah team that is born from Arizona, and we'll talk about that in the preview. All right, that's good, dude, for this one. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for content. Even if you're an Avs fan, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm so out of it. I am so out of it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for a Heat recap, because you can clearly hear the cough that is just still lingering. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.